Hello, and welcome back to more of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, unique and required weapons only. So last time, we retrieved the Thunder Helm, and then everything broke. Actually, before I retrieved the Thunder Helm, other things broke. So yeah, right now, we're going around and regathering all of our stuff. And hello and welcome to the stream, aka TT Game God. How are you doing today? So yeah, last time we got all the way up to Robbie's place, so now I need to head down here and get some more ancient parts. Man, this horse is killing all the wildlife today. Oh, wait, hold on. Good morning. You've got information about Kilton? Allow me to take a look. I see. How strange. Seriously, I can't thank you enough. This will surely help me hunt him down. Really, I must thank you somehow. Thanks. Well, I return to my mission now. Farewell. It is. Awesome. I can hear it. I heard it. Let's see. Salvage vest. Essential gear used by a boy who seeks sunken treasure in the Cloud Sea. It's a rather rare find. Oh, it can't come. What? Why? Dinner all.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
I don't know that I can get any stuff from his front here, but I definitely want to get stuff. I definitely want to get a scale off of him so I can open a shrine. Good enough? Good enough? Not good enough. That wasn't good enough either. Do I have stamina food? I do. We'll do that one. That still wasn't good enough. Come on. He's dodging all my shots. Yes! I'll need a piece of his horn for upgrading the champion's tunic, but in the meantime, I need a scale off of him so that I can get into the Shrine of Power. This precious scale fell from the red spirit Dinral. It emanates a great heat. You can use it in cooking, but just eating it seems like a waste. Yes! Yeah, it's gotta be this guy. So, you're the one to inherit the Boulder Breaker, eh? I wonder if a pipsqueak like you can really handle Daruk's sword. Well, whatever. It is what it is. Looks like you don't have the Boulder Breaker. If you want a new one, it's gonna be I'm gonna need a Cobble Crusher, 5 pieces of flint, and a diamond. Diamonds are a precious ore you can't easily find, even around these parts. You sure you want me to do this? Yes. Right, I'll get started then. Wait over there. I must say, I did a great job. Go on, take it. Alright, let's make some more diamonds. I don't need too many. How many luminous stones do I have? 70. Let's get up to about 15. Here he is. Yes, hello. Did you need something from me? Here are the stones. Thank you. Yes? Oh, you're counting them again. Diamond. No. Okay, so how the average view count works is, let's say you're streaming for an hour, and one person watched you for the entire time, then you have an average view count of 1. If that same person only watched you for half an hour, you have an average view count of 0.5. Oh, hello. I see Ruta has calmed down, and yet, go on. Ah, it is you, Link. I'm sorry, I was talking to myself. What's wrong? The truth is, my wife May left and hasn't come back yet. After the Divine Beast Ruta started rampaging, she went out to go fishing like everything was normal. And now Ruta has settled down, but she still hasn't returned. I'm afraid the worst has happened. If only I'd stopped her from leaving. Oh, what do I do? I'll find her. Link, you saved Zora's domain, and now you're going to help me find my... Oh, May as well? You are a true champion. I'm sorry to put this burden on you, but please, please bring her home. History of the Zora, Part 3. Miracle of the White Scale, as told by King Dorephan. Our scholars say that in the distant past, Zora's domain had a king with no special talent for the art of war. What he lacked in skill with a blade, he made up for in love for his people, and especially love for his queen. One day, news reached the king of a horde of monsters gathering in the Zodaban Highlands. The king steeled himself for war to protect his people, but the queen knew how ill-suited for the task he was. Worried for his life, she wove one of her own scales into his armor, hoping that her love would protect him in battle. It seemed for a time that the tide of battle favored the Zora and that all would make it safely home. But the cunning Lizalfos general saw an opening and seized it, driving the king's forces into a corner. Just when the general's sword was ready to crash down upon a king, a miracle took place. An errant sunbeam reflected from the scale on his armor and blinded the Lizalfos, stopping the death blow from falling. This was the chance the king needed to rally his forces and turn the tide, taking down the general and securing victory. This came to be known as the Miracle of the White Scale, a scale that only female Zora possess. It was this miracle that began the tradition of Zora princesses crafting armor for their future husbands. Ah. That's where you get more Zora spears. Okay, got it. At least now I know. Actually, I think I need one. Yeah, let's drop this. Oh, let's drop this. I'll take that. Okay, let's go. This mask is very convenient for this area. Lithilphos are an absolute pain, and that is why I got this particular mask. There's Nadra. Up there, okay. Sergeant Horn. Oh, good. Haha, that's really good. So I need electricity resistance, and that's the reason that I said I wanted to head over to, head over to get the rubber armor that would be over in that direction. But, if I make electric resistance some other way, that works too. Gold fruit. That's only one. Okay, so Zapstrom is the vastly superior version. Okay, that should be enough. Hey! Hmm? Oh! Isn't that the duplex bow? You remember our promise! Thanks, let me see. Go ahead. Wow! So awesome! So cool! Gramps will flip when he hears I saw this! Thank you! Take this as a token of my thanks! No worries! My Gramps told me give it to the person who teaches you how to fight. Close enough. Alright, next! Grandpa said he wanted to see... What was it again? Oh, I remember now. Alright. Have you heard of the Wind Cleaver? Oh! I've seen it in books, but never in real life before. If you find it, please let me see it. Fine. That's a weapon only wielded by the Yiga clan. Alright, we're done with this. So, next up, I need to actually head over to where I'm supposed to go. So we're gonna cross the Gerudo Desert and get over here. I can't get this shrine right now. You can't do that until you finish with Vonaboris. But I can get these shrines here, there, and there on the way over. So... And I can get the shrine over here. So this is actually going to be my next objective. Oh, right, this. So this is a real fun one here. We have to take this a long way. Thankfully you can pick it up and carry it, but even so. I already know where this goes. It's just, it's so far away. Here's Spring of Courage. Which I almost exactly pinpointed. To be fair, I had a map. But still. And there's where it goes. So glad you can pick up and carry these things, because if you go over even a tiny bit of a slope while you're doing Magnesis, it just drops. I think that's the furthest you have to carry one of those things, but at the same time, I've never gotten all the Goroks, so... I don't know. Anyway. Spring of Courage. I know those look like goddess statues, but you can't actually exchange, Path has shown itself. Now go forth. You can't actually exchange, any, spirit orbs here. Katha Shrine. What do we get? Thunder Spear. Don't care. Let's go. What you need to do is knock off all the fruits except the one. But alternatively, you can knock down the tree, which knocks down all the fruits except the one. So that's how stasising a fruit and knocking down a tree works. Okay. Ow. Goodbye. I did not mean to use that bow. Okay, so how we're gonna make up for that is I'm going to pull out my Free Eagle Bow and fire an arrow. So it still uses the durability that I meant to use, but with the right bow. Now I'm shy an arrow, but honestly, I don't need the extra arrow. Yeah, here we go. So smooth and ancient. Your skin is so smooth and gorgeous, my little Roscoe. I even remembered what she called it. Someone's watching us? Oh, my sweet Roscoe, you're so shy, aren't you? Yes, you are! Note, right over there is where that thing is supposed to go. Why not proudly show off your beaming beauty, my darling? You really must come out of your shell. The person watching looks like he wants something? Maybe he's after... Is he after you? Don't you worry, my sweet Roscoe. I would never, ever, ever let you go. I'm head over heels for my special friend who's been around since ancient times. You're so ancient and special, Roscoe. Yes, you are. Sorry, my sweet Roscoe, but I fibbed a little. The truth is, I want to see guardians. Flying ones, small ones, ones that walk around. I want to see all the guardians in all the world. Not the ones around here that have rusted away either. I want to see fresh and lively guardians. If I ever do get to see them, I may just have to leave you, my friend. Oh, but don't you worry. Getting near a guardian is too dangerous for me. Flying ones, small ones, ones that walk. I'm afraid seeing guardians like that is nothing more than a dream within a dream for me. Guardian slideshow. My sweet Roscoe, don't you worry, my special friend. I would never, ever, ever let you go. Unless, of course, I find a way to see a flying guardian and a small one and one that walks around. I'll show them to you. Someone speaking? You'll show me? A guardian? Hey you! Could you please not bother my Roscoe and me? Blind one. It's not like you can show me a guardian or anything. That image! That's a flying guardian! Wow, I feel alive with terror just from gazing at its beautiful form! Guardian Scout 2. A small guardian! Oh, it looks so vicious for its tiny size! Adorable! And... hold on, if you've been able to show me the 2 types, then that must mean... a walking guardian! I can't believe it! Nothing could be more dangerous! What an exhilaratingly scary sight! Phew! What a joy! Hey you! Give me that box, okay? I want to look at those images every single day! I can't do that. You can't? I see. How unfortunate. I guess I'll just have to burn those images into my imagination. Can I have that orb? Hmm? Oh, you mean Roscoe? Sure, that weird sphere thing is all yours. Really, I'm over it. Yeah, I'm all about guardians now. If I close my eyes, I can see them in my imagination. It's glorious! Thank you. So yes, that's why I was running around taking pictures of guardians. Even ones that were actively firing at me. Yay! And of course it's not a blessing shrine because that wasn't supposed to be hard by the monk's estimation. It's a modest test of strength here. Yay. Who would have known? She was holding onto a key that led to a small guardian. Huh? Who are you? Who are you? My name is me? My name is Moza. I'm trying to perfect my ultimate dish, so I'm training in isolation right now. Your smoke signal? Smoke signal? Oh, you mean the smoke? That is not a smoke signal. As you can plainly see, I'm in the middle of cooking. It's burning. Badly. I'm burning it? So then, you're saying I've messed it up. I see. For some reason, no matter how hard I try to cook something wonderful, it always turns out badly. I thought up this ultimate recipe, too. Myself, too. Why is this happening? Teach me a recipe. Oh, I'd love to. I don't mind at all. I'm sure you'll be able to cook something really tasty. I mean, probably. I have recipes for a lavish meat dish, an ancient meat dish, and an ultimate survival dish. Which will you learn? All of these are terrible. Do not do this. They will make rock hard food. Sure thing, I'll happily teach you the recipe for my lavish meat dish. First, prepare the meat you want to use. I recommend either bird meat or steak. Then you toss in some nice, fresh, or... that sounds gross. Hey, that's not nice. Cooking delicious meat with shiny ore is the only way. How else would one create a truly lavish meat dish, silly? To be honest, I always end up making what I always end up making is rock hard food. How did you even get that rocky anyway? You threw rock in there. Even when I use ingredients I'm certain will be perfect, there are lots of times I still mess it up. Cooking is complicated. Ancient. Bird meat or steak, and then you cook it with some something from a broken guardian. An ancient part. Cooking delicious meat with something that smacks of history is the only way. How else would one create an ancient meat dish the likes of which no one has ever seen before? Dubious food. I don't know what... let's see what's dubious about it. And your last one. Defeat a monster. After that, find yourself a cooking pot and toss in tons of monster parts. In order to survive out in the wild, you've got to be willing to eat anything. That's the idea behind my ultimate survival dish. I may end up with nothing to eat but dubious food, but I won't achieve my goal unless I make some sacrifices. I don't see what's so dubious about using monster parts, though. Alright, no. Oh, that's too bad. It was a pretty special recipe, too. Yeah, no, you are terrible. Oh, look how long she's been at it, too. Look at all of this. Bravery's Grasp. This is a very easy shrine. Very easy shrine. It takes a while, but it's a very easy shrine. We got a topaz back here. And then you just run over to this and pick it up. That's all it takes. You see this thing moving back and forth? I'm sure you can tell what I'm supposed to do with it. Drop. Read the Mountain Peak Log. This is a log of my findings concerning the shrine that sleeps on a snowy Gerudo Peak. Discovery Log Day 1. I came to this snowy mountain intending to find the ancient shrine that was written about in an old text. The shrine slumbers near the pedestal on a snowy Gerudo Peak. I believe I've arrived at the pedestal mentioned in the passage. Day 7. It's been 7 days since I arrived at the pedestal mentioned in the ancient text. Unfortunately, I'm eating through my food provisions more quickly than I anticipated. On a brighter note, I found an explanation in the source text that may be the key to this riddle. When the snowy mountain pedestal glows, cast a cold shadow onto its core. I noticed a faint glow to the pedestal for a short while each day, but how to cast a cold shadow onto its core? It seems that this calls for further research here. I've lost count. I can feel that I'm a hair's breadth away from unlocking the secrets hidden within the pedestal. I'm certain that casting and cold refer to using a specific type of shadow. But I've run out of food entirely, and I doubt that now that I ever had the tools to do the job. Whatever they might be. Actually, you definitely had the tools to do the job. Let me show you all the tools you needed to do the job. Noon. I don't have to worry about it too much because, frozen trout. Being frozen has condensed the taste of fish inside this trout's body. Eating it will provide a temporary boost to your heat resistance. You need them to grow, but not too big. And then stand over here. And around 4 o'clock, I think it is, then the sun will be in position for this to work. Start glowing. There we go. And that's all this shrine takes.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
And it's a blessing. Moonlight Scimitar. Don't need it. To you who sets foot here, my blessing awaits you at the labyrinth's end. There's a lot of malice in this labyrinth, in particular. Silver rupee. I have a map, so I don't really need this. Ah, here we go. I knew I was close. Here's the shrine. Desert Labyrinth complete. And you already know what the reward is for this. Barbarian armor! Armor once favored by an ancient warlike tribe from the Farron region. The war paint bolsters your fighting spirit and raises your attack power. Remember that bronze statue in the mountains? Yeah, we're dealing with these now. The East Gerudo Ruins. Okay, so this one is that wiggly thing. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I need to find the orb as well. Most of them have an orb somewhere near them. It might be on the ground below. There's no way to tell. Each of them has a marking somewhere on them that says which orb to that goes near in front of it. And they also have an orb near them. And that's how this works. And it seems in this case we also have a Gorok. Marking can be on the front, or the back, or the back side of the sword, or the front side of the sword, or on either of the feet. Like this one's on a foot. That's a little hard to get a picture of. The orb that I'm looking for is made of metal. It will have a marking on it. Ah, I know where that goes. This one over here. Oh, just one's missing. Alright, let's pick it up. Done. That one does have a mark on it. I just didn't ever find it. Because it's all the way up at the top, where that Korok is. And I didn't feel like going all the way up there just to find out what the mark was. And we have a blessing shrine. Borsh Ohu's blessing. Flame spear. Can't use it, leave it there. Oh, thank goodness, you made it back safely. You were gone for so long, I started to fear the worst. I have to come clean. The 8th heroine is just an urban legend. It doesn't actually exist. I just wanted an excuse to get close to you, you know? I wanted to keep you engaged, so I thought up something impossible to hold your interest. And as a result, I put you in harm's way. I'm a cad, and I've been so worried. I won't put you in danger anymore. From now on, I'll be your found it. Are you trying to console me because I've been so heartsick over this? You're such a kind soul. But no need to cuddle me. From now on, look at this. That certainly is the way it was rumored to look. That's amazing! I thought it was just an old wives' tale. The 8th heroine actually exists? If the rest of the world knew this, it'd be absolute bedlam! But I won't tell anyone. Yeah, that way it'll just be our little secret, right? Sort of a bonding thing. And yeah, if it's okay, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you. Sand boots, please. Oh, okay. Just a second, I'll take them off. You get sand speed up off of these. Gerudo artisans modified these boots for life in the desert. The special soles distribute your body weight evenly so you can maintain your normal movement speed on sand. I treat them as tenderly as you would me. And now, would you be a lamb and return my snow boots? Otherwise, old Bozai's gonna be barefoot. Alright, we're done here. Boy, these will make running in the sand pretty difficult, and I'm pretty tired anyway from my jogging regimen. I think I'll just park myself under the tent in front of the Gerudo town and take 5. Care to join me later? Goodbye. Huh? Aww. Goodbye. So now he just vanishes. He is exactly where he said he would go, though. I want those sand boots back. Or those snow boots back. Next time, maximum woo. You came! I mean, hey, yeah, of course. Figured you'd swing by. Yep, doing a little swing by. We didn't get a chance to spend much time earlier, did we? Whoosh! Total whirlwind! So, wanna hang out? I want snow boots. What? You want my snow boots, too? Wow! Well, aren't we greedy? Or should I say, insatiable for boots. Boot thirst that cannot be slaked. Adorable. But listen, I'll give you these. If I give you these, then I'll have nothing for my feet. Oh man, what should I do? Think, Bozai. Can't put her in a bad mood. Okay, do not blow this. Just relax and work a little verbal magic. How could I resist a request from you? No lie, you really gave me a surprise earlier. And I love surprises. Surprise me again like that. And I'll give you these snow boots as a surprise present. So let me ask you this. Did you notice that the statue of the 8th heroine isn't actually holding a sword? Pretty weird, right? 7 other heroines, they all have their swords. Suspicious, you know? Which leads me to deduce that the 8th heroine must have had a sword as well. Must have! To see that sword, that such a sword actually exists, that my deduction is right, there could be no greater surprise. I'll go look for it. What? You're really going? Wow, alright then. The sword would be pretty big, so I doubt it could have been carried off too far. I'm betting it's probably somewhere in the steeps of the Gerudo Highlands. And the thing is, I can't lend you the snow boots this time. Just can't do it. I'm really sorry. No way a normal person can make through the Gerudo Highlands without good snow boots. She'll probably give up halfway through and come crawling back. What if I already took a picture, though? Fine, you win. So headstrong. I love it. I'll just be waiting here, okay? If you ever need me for anything above and beyond footwear, you just come find old Bozai anytime. You! A traveler swore he saw you in the Gerudo Highlands, so I've been gnawing on my fingernails with worry. I mean, all that talk about the sword was just chit-chat. I didn't think you'd go up there without snow boots. Anyway, are you okay? Feast your eyes! What? It really exists? He went searching for it without a decent pair of snow boots. Actually, with them. I already knew it was there. So... And I already knew you would ask. Ha! I mean, the Gerudo Highlands are forgiving. I doubt I could survive there, and I'm burly. Who are you? The snow boots. Yeah, you did risk your life to fulfill your promise, after all. It'd be pretty uncouth of me to drop my end of the bargain. Just a second, I'll take them off. So speed up. Boots designed for hiking up snowy mountains. They evenly distribute your body weight so you can maintain your normal movement speed on deep snow. Well, now I'm barefoot. But if you're happy, then I'm happy. And what's more, this whole episode has endeared you even more to me. Your cutely greedy side. Your sassy, playfully rude side. Your unexpectedly tough side. Would you... go out... with... not a chance. Kinda knew you'd say that. It would have killed you to let me finish the question. Alright. It has come to my attention that I might have gotten the Gerudo Secret Club password wrong. It's G S C Diamond. Alright, you can come in. Yeah, I put star last time, it's Diamond. Oops. Hey, I haven't seen your face around here before. Looks like we've got ourselves a rare visitor. Yep, she's one of the most perceptive Gerudo here. I guess I have a suspicious mind, so maybe you don't ask too many questions, and I won't either. You're a member here now, so thanks for your patronage. Yep. These folks also sell the Desert Vo stuff. And they have some special items over here. Oh, that's a special one made using luminous stone. If you're interested, you'll need to trade me the materials. Oh, and there's a handling fee, too. I think I have enough luminous stone. Radiant mask. Oh, I need the cash. Okay. That is the greeting for greeting males. Elsewhere it might be Savota or Savak, but here it's always Sab-Saba. Alright. What is this place? This is the Gerudo Secret Club, or GSC for short. This is the only shop in Gerudo Town where someone could buy clothes meant for a Vo to wear. Despite it being illegal to sell Vo clothing in this town, there's a high demand for such things. I've never seen a Vo disguise himself as a Vi like you have, though. We each have something to hide, I suppose. Let's ignore that and move on to business. Alright. Radiant Mask, a special mask for members of the Gerudo Secret Club. Painted with dye made from crushed luminous stones, it gives off a lurid, mysterious glow in the dark. Radiant Shirt. This shirt is sold at the Gerudo Secret Club. It glows with a strange pattern in the dark due to a dye made from crushed luminous stones. Like so, I'll make sure to restock for you. And Radiant Tights. These sites are sold in the Gerudo Secret Club. They're painted with dye from crushed luminous stones, which gives them an eerie glow in the dark. And there's that. You've got permission to enter the chief's bedroom? Who are you? Look at the Sansio plushies! I'll read her diary later. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you needn't say a word. As chief of the Gerudo, I can sense the power of the heirloom flowing from you. I know that you've succeeded. I am, as you have no doubt noticed, still but a child. The people look on me with nothing but warmth in their eyes, but even this brings me some pain, I must admit. I tried so hard to be worthy of their love, to be a worthy chief, and to prove to myself that I was worthy too. When my family heirloom was stolen, I felt as though a shadow had fallen over me. Yes, your arrival in the midst of all this must be the work of Lady Urbosa. Now please give me the helm. How do I look? We have a memory.
Ah, well, you certainly got here fast. I should have expected as much, from the princess's own appointed knight. She was out on a survey all day today. Still as the sands now. So, spill it, boy. Have the two of you been getting along all right? It's okay, I know. Your silence speaks volumes. She gets frustrated every time she looks up and sees you carrying that sword on your back. It makes her feel like a failure when it comes to her own destiny. Don't worry, it's not like you carry blame in any of this. It's unfortunate. She's put in more than enough time. Ever since she was a young girl, she's gone through rigorous daily routines to show her dedication. She once passed out in the freezing waters trying to access this sealing power. And she has nothing to show for it. That's the motivation driving her research. I'd be doing the same thing. She really is quite special. You be sure to protect her with your life. It's quite the honor. The night brings a chill. It's probably time we take her in. Or...
Urbosa! What was that? Did you feel that? Wait, what? How did you... What are you doing here? What's so funny?
Urbosa. That was rude.
Huh?
What's wrong? You're just staring. Anyway, what matters now is... How is it? Do I look alright? It looks good. I see. The threat Divine Beast Vondaboris poses has only grown since we began searching for the heirloom. I believe that Gerudo Town itself may be in danger before too long. As chief and as a Gerudo, I must find some way to stop that thing before it threatens my people. Will you help me? Of course. Heh, who would have thought that, just before such a momentous battle? Hearing a simple, confident pledge of support from you would be what puts me at ease. I'll head out now. Let's meet up at the lookout post south of town. Something in my eye. There's only one way to get up close to Naboris, and that's with the help of a sand seal. The lookout post isn't too far from town, but you should take a sand seal there. You can get some practice in that way. I'll be waiting for you. I'll be there waiting for you with my favorite sand seal, Patricia. Still, it really is a little big. Now she's gone, and I will read her diary. Diary of Makila Riju, Chief of the Gerudo. Uliaria told me today that Mother has passed on and gone to a better place. She said that my mother's death means that I am now Chief of the Gerudo people. I wish she'd stay here, though. I can't see how it can be a better place with us apart. Ever since I became the Chief, the people in town have been a lot nicer to me. But if I look carefully, I can still see the worry in their eyes. It seems more common than when Mother was Chief. Mother, will I ever be as great a Chief as you were? The divine beast Von Naboris, which supposedly has been sleeping in the desert, has suddenly woken up. Mother once told me that Naboris is the deity of protection for the Gerudo people, but it doesn't seem that way. I plan to investigate tomorrow. I have to find out more. Having investigated divine beast Von Naboris, I can say that if it came to Gerudo Town, we'd be helpless. When I drew close to it, using my wonderful sand seal Patricia, I was driven back by a sandstorm and lightning. I turned Patricia toward home, but a monster spooked her, and she fled directly toward Naboris again. The next thing I remember is Buliara standing over me, her face full of worry. Ever since I went to investigate the divine beast, Buliara has made a point of never leaving my side. Even now, with such a valuable heirloom stolen by thieves, she refuses to tear herself away from me for even a moment. She takes all the blame for the theft, however. Nothing can change her mind about being responsible. Meanwhile, I can't help but feel that the theft happened because I am not yet ready to be chief. The soldiers search tirelessly, trying to recover the heirloom. No one says a word about my leadership. But they must be thinking about how powerless their chief has proven to be. Thanks to the tireless efforts of my soldiers, we've located the thieves' hideout. They definitely aren't common criminals, though. We haven't been able to get anywhere close to the place. To think that the Thunder Helm is right there, yet we can't take it back. Mother, Lady Urbosa, please give me your guidance.
Huh?
Well then, that's what you really look like, huh? With Vo banned from town, it's not very common for me to see someone like you. What a sight! Divine Beast Von Naboris is pretty intimidating. If we want to get close to that thing, we'll need to use sand seals. Are you ready? Of course. Feeling confident? Good. Let's get going then. First, we'll use the sand seals to get in really close to that thing. I'll take the lead. I'm counting on you to shoot its feet with bomb arrows. Naboris draws energy from the ground to keep moving. If you damage the feet, I think you can stop it. This is one that's actually really excellent to use a duplex bow for, but can't use duplex bows. So I'm gonna be working with the because you need to hit each foot twice. I hope that the double explosion from that the triple explosion from the Great Eagle bow will work, but if not, oh well. Naboris draws energy from the ground to keep moving. If you damage the feet, I think you can stop it. Well, those lightning strikes, though, getting hit even once could prove fatal. The Thunder Helm can repel the lightning strikes, protecting me from harm, but it can also shield a limited area around me. You'll have to stay close if you don't want to be shocked. And listen, if you're too injured to keep fighting, promise me you'll retreat here, to the lookout post. Don't do anything reckless under any circumstances. Here's some Gerudo bomb arrows. There aren't many, so be sure to put them to good use. 20 bomb arrows, that's 600 rupees worth. I will take that. This is the last time I'll ask. Are you ready? Of course.
Zap?
Could you give me a bit of room, just for a moment? My name is Riju, descendant of the royal line and leader of the Gerudo people. With the power of the heirloom passed down in my family, I shall calm the divine beast Von Naboris. Ancestors of the Gerudo, answer my call. Aid me in this task. That's the shield area. It's pretty large, but when we're out there doing this, that's going to be pretty small.
Oh.
Oh wow, I can feel their power coursing through me. Let's move. If you don't have a shield equipped here, then he just falls over, because it assumes you have a shield equipped. Lady Urbrosa, please grant Link and me your protection. It just assumes you have a shield equipped here, so if you don't have a shield equipped, he immediately falls over. Only Link needs to be in the protection area. The sand seal doesn't matter. I really like the music for this, though. Here it is. Don't stray.
Aim for its feet.
Divine Beast Von Aboris.
Don't stray.
That works. Yep, it counts. Keep up the fight.
Now.
Yeah, so it does work. That's awesome.
Over here.
Done. You only have to hit each foot twice. I used 4 bomb arrows of the 20 she gave me, net 16 arrows that I can use for whatever.
Unfortunately, I cannot appease Naboris on my own. I have no choice but to entrust the rest to you.
You got it.
Don't let us down, Link.
Alright, last one.
Well, well, well. You sure do know how to keep a woman waiting. I can't wait to see you take Naboris back from Ganon. one thing at a time. You'll need a map to find your way around.
On my first time through this game, this is the one I did first.
Head over to that guidance stone over there. Sounds easy, right?
A lot of people view this one as their favorite out of the set. So a lot of people do this Divine Beast last, but the reason why I did it last was mostly because I had to do Rivali's first. I had to get the Great Eagle Bow first. And, this one was simply well off the beaten path. That's basically the reason why. It was like, I had to get, Varuda. Had to get Vamedo first. Absolutely had to, because I needed the Great Eagle Bow. And then after that, I was like, well, I already headed over to Hatena and Akala, so I may as well get the other two on the way. Because they're, between Hatena and Akala is Vamedo, and then, or is Varuda, and then I'm over at Akala already, I may as well get, Varudania, right? So, the only reason why I'm doing this one last is because it's so far out of the way. That's the reason for it.
Good work getting the map of the Divine Beast. The terminals that control Naboris are noted by a series of glowing points on your map. Take Naboris back by activating all of the terminals. You're ready for this.
So for a lot of people, this is their favorite Divine Beast because it's sort of a holistic one, honestly. The others you sort of do in segments, and this one you have to think about the entire thing as you're going through. You can see that chest out there. Grabbing that chest is probably one of the hardest things. I'm sure there's a better way to do that, but I have yet to find it, honestly. I've done this Divine Beast 3 times. Alright. Terminal 1.
There are 4 terminals remaining. I'm counting on you.
I can't exit out that side, so I just have to go all the way around again. The fun thing. Get out of alignment and you only have to worry about the mouse. Night Shield! Durability up? Let's drop something. Drop this. And done. Next up. Because the goal on each of these puzzles is to, get electricity flowing, the cheese way to do it is with electric arrows. But it makes it very, very difficult to pull this one off. So... No, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Because when the camel has its head forward, then the thing that you see in front of, you know, here, whiteboard. I have this for a reason. You can see this line here that indicates that there's a moving part. It's because this back half up here will fold out from in front of you, which means you'll just drop into the void.
There are 3 terminals remaining. Hang in there.
Alright. Ah. Here we go. Terminal.
There are 2 terminals remaining. Stay focused.
Focused. Enough. Okay, so what you're supposed to do here is take each of these and drop them there. What I want to point out is that there's no top to that. And they did make it so that you won't get stuck back there. Okay, I will admit I didn't know there was a hole up here. That makes it even easier. Okay, anyway. Yep.
Just one terminal remaining. You're almost there.
Yeah, so they make it so you won't get stuck back there, but you can just Rivali's Gale over it instead of doing the puzzle properly. Now, where's the last one? Uh-huh. Okay. Let's get back into the main body. There we go. That's what you're supposed to do anyway.
Well done. That was the last of the terminals. Now, you'll need to start up the main control unit. Take a good look at your map. Head for the glowing mark you see there. You're doing well, but overconfidence can be a deadly foe.
It's already in configuration. Remember all of those shock resistance foods that I made? Yeah, it's time to try one of those. Blight Ganon, Scourge of Divine Beast Vonaboris.
Stay on your edge, Link. This formidable adversary was made by Ganon, and brought me to a warrior's demise 100 years ago. Do not allow this to be your end. Fight for your life. And its death. This thing is fast. Watch yourself.
Ow. It's the smallest by a lot. Ow. That's what the shock resistance is for, by the way.
Good timing.
Alright, phase 1. Phase 2 is a lot harder.
Watch that lightning.
Okay, so the way you do this is magnesis. Done. I will tell you, being unshockable made that way easier. meant I didn't have to care one whit about its electricity. $18 hearts. Once you activate the main control unit, you will not be able to re-enter the interior of this divine beast. You still wish to activate it. I'm pretty sure I got all the treasures.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Link. Thanks to your valor and skill, my soul is free, and Noboros is ours once again. Which means that finally, we can complete what we started years ago. We Gerudo have no tolerance for unfinished business. I've waited so long for the moment to see you finally rush Hyrule Castle. As well as for the moment when I incinerate Ganon into a pile of ash. Which reminds me, I wanted to give you a little something. Please accept this gift, which has come to be known as Urbosa's Fury. It will no doubt be of use to you. Both you and the princess, I know you have suffered much regarding what happened to us champions. But this is how things had to happen. No one need carry blame. So please, make it clear so she understands that. Tell her to shed any worries. And let her know I couldn't be more proud of her. You take good care of the princess. Oh, and also, take good care of Hyrule.
Now this one moves into position. Do not ask how it got all the way up there. Last one.
Noboru, legend of the Gerudo, celebrated over ages. And you, who were named to honor her. You are a legend as well. Isn't that right, Naboris? The bitter essence of defeat from a century ago still sits upon my tongue. But that is now in the past. It was written that Calamity Ganon once adopted the form of a Gerudo.
Ganondorf.
And that will make this victory all the more satisfying. I like that. Now I can take this personally. Once we've established a lock on that thing, it will be up to Link to keep Ganon occupied until the moment we unleash our strike. That moment is going to be so delicious.
Bosa's Fury, a destructive power born from the unbridled anger of the champion Urbosa. Summons powerful lightning to the surrounding area. Trigger with a charge attack by holding Y.
Link. 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 Thanks to you, all of the divine beasts have returned to us, and the spirits of the champions are free. We will all be awaiting your clash with Ganon at Hyrule Castle.
You might be waiting a while longer, Princess. We're not done yet.
Saba Saba.
I finally found the Vo of my dreams, and I just recently married him. I thought I had finally found happiness. But then my husband fell ill with a rare disease, one difficult to cure. The only thing that can save him is the guts of a Molduga. I would never be able to take down such a creature myself. I asked the soldiers for help, but why would they want to help me? The Molduga is a menacing beast, and who faced one escape unscathed. So perhaps it's foolish to expect anyone to stick their neck out for a stranger. Thought I'd finally gotten out of this town. Never thought I'd have to come crawling back. Oh, Molduga, huh? The Molduga is a monster, a terror so savage that other monsters won't approach it. It's often been spotted west of here in the Taruma Dunes and in the south. It's very sensitive to vibrations, and it tends to attack anything that draws near. You can't approach it or even move near it. You can't use someone as bait. What am I to do? Oh, it's you. My husband was the first foe to ever tell me I was beautiful. I love him so. And so I need those Molduga guts no matter what. But what can I do on my own? Here, take them. Wait, these. Molduga guts. You'll give these to me. Oh, Sarkso. This is all I have to thank you with, but I insist you take it. Gold rupee. I think you can sell it for like 180 rupees, so this is a profit. This will save him. Not only that, you do actually have to do all of the quests in Gerudo Town.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Oh, you're back!
Phew.
Glad you're okay. Truly, I am. Naboris is no longer a threat to the town. I'm still worried about the larger threat to Hyrule, but at least my people won't be troubled by Naboris anymore. I want to offer you these as thanks for your help. I trust you'll accept them. These pieces of equipment are priceless treasures of the Gerudo people. They were once worn by Lady Urbosa. Since you and Lady Urbosa were friends, it's only right that you have them. It's a shield and a sword. What do I drop for it? Still alive? Yep. I hope I won't need a second Korok Leaf. Let's go. Scimitar of the Seven, a famous sword once beloved by the Gerudo champion Urbosa. It is said that when Urbosa swung this sword in battle, her movements resembled a beautiful dance. Daybreaker! This shield was once cherished by the Gerudo champion Urbosa. The gold used to make it was hand-picked to ensure a design that is both lightweight and very durable. What's wrong? You still worried about the safety of this town? Or have you grown so comfortable here that you can't imagine leaving? How useful is the blade saw? Well, it's strong. Whatever the case may be, you're needed elsewhere. You must eventually leave. You know this. That being said, when it's all over, if you were to drop back by here, I think we'd all be pleased to see you. Halt! That is the treasure of the Gerudo, the Thunder Helm. You may be held in high esteem, but this does not give you the freedom to lay your hands on the pride of our people. Be calm yourself, Buliara. You desire this helm? I want it. I see. And yet, despite the great debt we owe you, I cannot just give such a precious thing to you. But you are up against the enemy of Lady Urbosa. And if you truly desire it, then perhaps I can lend it to you. Yes, lend it to me. Well then, let's see how serious you are. This helm is a cultural treasure. To earn it, you must gain the trust of our people. I want you to address their concerns and bring a resolute peace to our town. We already know that you are powerful, but you can't solve all of my people's problems with power alone. There's a few quests left in this area. I think that there's actually only 2 left. I'm pretty sure I've done most of them. Next one, I know I can do. Oh, I need to be daytime. Alright, fine. Oh, look at this cute little Vi. I bet you would absolutely love what we have to offer, little one. We're an inn, of course, but we also have a special spa plan, a vacation for mind and body. It's really, really popular. So popular, in fact, that we always have a long line of people waiting to get in. Although, I don't know what it is, but I just feel something special from you. You can cut to the front of the line. Oh, I'm just going on and on. What can I do for you? The spa plan is 80 rupees. We're gonna do the spa plan. Spa plan it is. Hee, I'm so excited to get to work. Anyway, when would you like to be woken? Round noon, please. Before. Whoa! I've never seen a Hylian Vi with so many scars. You must be a warrior. You look the very image of relaxation. Please be careful on your journey. The desert is dangerous. And if we go over to this girl. So mad. Did you already experience it? It was great! Huh? What? Did you already? But why? How? I've been here forever. She's not taking people in the order that they arrived. Wait, I can't get angry. I won't get angry. Okay, I'm fine now. You know, your skin looks super shiny and you look like you haven't got a worry in the world. Yeah, I should just patiently wait my turn. It'll be worth it. Alright. I did that just for the dialogue, really. Here we go. Vi from out of town. Savak. I wanted to plant an orchard, so I picked up the trash, I pulled the weeds, I tilled the ground. I did all the stuff you're supposed to do to make the soil happy. But the trash. All this trash keeps getting washed out into the water trough, and now I can't use the water there anymore. And if I can't use the water anymore, my orchard is doomed. Mystery polluter. We follow the skins here. Or rinds, really. Follow the rinds, and you find someone who is polluting the water. Oh, you can't climb because it's behind a waterfall. And when she's done, she just throws it in the water. What's with you? How can I enjoy my snack with you staring at me, huh? Buzz off. Actually... What? Garbage? Small Vi is having trouble? Oh, sure, you spring this on me out of nowhere and expect me to change my lifestyle. Well, no. I do what I want. Aw, don't look at me like that. Fine, fine, I get it. But I need something from you in return. Altruism is for suckers. Just once, I'd like to eat a wild berry. You bring me a wild berry so I can hold off on eating so many and I can hold off on eating so many melons. Got it. Wild berries grow in the snowy areas of the Gerudo Highlands. It's a dangerous region, so the fruit is kind of rare and hardly ever shows up at the market. Ah. Now that I think on it, there's barely a point if you only bring me one. Let's see. Yes, I'll need at least 10. So how many do I have? I've been collecting them all this time because I knew I'd need them. $54. I haven't been thinking about trash at all. Who can think while in a melon trance? I just can't believe the rinds I've been tossing are such a problem. They're all organic material, right? Well, anyway, I feel bad about the little vibe, but I'm gonna need at least 10 wild berries if you want me to stop. Berry delivery! Huh? Really? Sweetness! So that's a wild berry. It's delicious, and no rind to toss. What a magical fruit! If I have these, I might just give up on other fruit entirely! But now I feel bad for the little Vi. Now that my craving's been satisfied, I realize how horribly selfish I've been. Shame on me. I'm going to help clean up the trash. I've really caused a lot of trouble, but now I'm going to make it right. Sarkso! Hey, you! Listen to this! Some other Vi I've never met before helped me clean up the trash! Now the water trough is completely back to normal. You told her about the trash, didn't you? Sarkso! Oh, I also got Hydromelon from the lady who cleaned it up. I'll share. It's a Sarkso for caring about me. Oh yeah, the lady who helped clean me up, gave me some wild berries. So now my field is gonna be a wild berry patch. You can come eat the berries anytime you like. It'll be great. And if we come back later, she'll actually have a wild berry patch here. Now there's just one left. Oh, and here she is. Oh my, I sure caused a lot of trouble for you, didn't I? After I saw that water trough completely filled with trash and that poor little Vi crying for a lost orchard, I had a change of heart. I'll never let her again. Still with the rinds? Hey, don't judge. It'll be a pain to toss these a rind at a time. Just collect a bunch of them and throw them all away at once later. Why are you looking at me like that? I stopped littering. I'm gonna throw these away later, alright? Come down! Eating the hydromelons while looking down on everyone from a high place was nice and all, but eating while watching people coming and going down the path here is pretty nice too. So, the wild berries? I gave those wild berries to the little Vi to apologize for causing her so much trouble with my rinds. I was completely satisfied after being able to try a single wild berry after wondering about it so long. No regrets. Besides, I guess I prefer hydromelons to anything, and I always will. They were being sold at the fruit shop, so I bought some more. Alright. There's just one request left in this entire town. And it's this right here. We're not doing it today, but that is our next objective. Anyway, that's going to be all for today. Next time, we will be heading off all the way down here so I can take care of this absurdly long quest that in the end results in getting me that, Thunder Helm. Anyway, that's going to be all for today, so thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.